Hey,
Hey, what's going on, guys? We are recorded. That's right. We're not live. We're recording this bad boy, but hey, we're here. SB Fancy Football Podcast, where, gosh darn it, we do try hard. We do. We're tryhards. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm RD. How you doing, buddy?
You know what? I'm just living the dream, brother. That's all there is to it. We're here to talk about our top 20 wide receivers, PPR style, getting into it. We're here to break some people's hearts. That's what we're here for,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
We're gonna say stuff. People are like, "You're stupid." I'm like, "Okay, that's cool."
Maybe our 6 through 20 picks. Maybe they can say something crazy, but I mean, come on, 1 through 5. Come on, man. Come on. We're not doing anything crazy. We're
We'll
not
see.
breaking the mold. I mean, you probably will say some
I
crazy. Mine's,
I
mine's pretty basic. Mine's pretty basic.
I would argue I am pretty level-headed, even keeled. Hey,
All right, who? Let's get this thing started. We with the last live was like 40 minutes long. Who's number 20?
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Hey, here we
Look,
go
look,
again, huh? All
uh,
right.
we're synced up. We're synced up. This is a guy that I expected a little bit more out of last year. Took a little while to kind of get going. Kind of got going towards the end of the year. We'll see what he does this year. I'm kind of excited about him though. Let's see what he does.
I'm
Your
very
thoughts?
excited, actually. Yeah, scored you 198 points. Looking forward to him, to be honest. And
Okay.
that offense should be just a little bit better, right? Just a little bit better. Where
Okay.
did he finish last year? Did you have him on here? You know what? I was like taking a peek at him just to see where he was, but yeah, don't worry about it. But yeah, number 20 for me. Who's your number 19? Let's wrap it around. You get this. You get the lead off here. You're gonna wrap it around.
I got him at number 30 last year, just 30. Again, I'm expecting more out of him this year.
Okay.
Um, DK Metcalf at number 19. Got a little bit higher than what you had him.
Mhm.
Um, I am nervous about that
Yeah.
with Aaron Rodgers, but I feel like DK is going to get some balls. Garrett Wilson got the ball last year with
Yeah.
Rodgers. Uh, the Jets weren't good, but they still got his. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Number 19 for me, Devontae Adams. Um,
I'm surprised you got him that low.
I know. I don't know why either. I don't know why, because he actually finished like, I don't know, 10th last year. I'm like, just
Well, different new team.
yeah, he's on the Rams. I mean, he's
Yeah.
got Stafford though. Like, but Stafford's hurt. He's always hurt, right? He's got
Well,
like something up.
Stafford's dealing with a back injury right now, and I mean Stafford just needs to retire. Like, let's just be real. Let's be honest. I love Matthew Stafford. I think he's electric on the field. He's one of the best. He honestly is.
He's a
Right.
gritty guy.
Uh,
Always plays through injuries,
he plays through injuries. Plays great. He played a whole season with a broken back, and you never heard one word about it
Yeah.
until like 2 seasons later. They're like, "Oh, by the way." I think he was like talking to his wife. He's like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yeah, I remember that season when you played with a broken back?" And he's like, "Yeah, I remember. I was there and a broken back, right?"
Um,
But yeah,
yeah.
um,
Let me wrap around to 18. DJ Moore, the Bears, just a couple spots higher than you have him.
I had him at
I am
23.
I'm just a big fan of DJ Moore, and I think, especially with Keenan Allen leaving, I think he's going to get a lot of action. And he's a great player. He's a good guy, great
Yeah.
player. Big fan.
18, I got Garrett Wilson.
Whoa, I mean, it's not crazy low, but that's pretty low.
Unsure about Justin Fields. I
Yeah,
do like Justin Fields, but I'm unsure. I think Fields is in a better situation than he's been in years past.
yeah.
Um, I actually would have liked to have seen what he wasn't awful last year in the first few games with the Steelers. Um, but I don't know. I just unsure. I like the guys I have ahead of him more. How
There
about
you
that?
go. There you
How
go.
about that?
So who do
Where
you
you
got
at?
17?
17, Jackson Smith and Jigba. Little JSN action.
Okay.
I think he's going to be the number one guy out there. I think Cooper Cup's going to be the number two. You also got to worry about how many games is Cup going to miss. He will miss some games. He will have some injuries. I had Cooper Cup at my number 40. But I think Jackson Smith he's poised to take over as the number one guy there. We'll see how he does with Sam Darnold, but I like him.
Okay. 17, I got Terry McLaurin. This is about as low as I'm willing to go, but with the request for the trade and I don't
You
know
don't.
what's going on, and all it does is hurt my feelings.
That's it.
I mean, we've been praising this guy forever, and he's on a good team, got a good quarterback, all that kind of stuff, and just something's gone wrong. And I feel for him. If he wants out, but depending on where he lands, he could fall down this list or if he can shoot right up it. So it's kind of that way. And then 16, I got Mike Evans, your boy Mike Evans, super low. I know you probably got him in 10, but
Oh,
yeah,
that kind of. I mean, I don't have him a ton higher, but that still hurts my heart.
I know it does. I know
It hurt my heart to put him where I put him. Honestly, it did. Number
just getting old.
16,
Just getting old.
number 16, and number 15. These are two guys that are the number 2 wide receivers on their teams.
Okay.
But I think at number 2, I think they're going to be better than some number 1s. Number 16, I got your boy T. Higgins. And at number 15, I've got Jameson Williams.
Okay. Yeah, T. Higgins only a couple spots ahead of that. Nothing crazy. I couldn't do it any higher, even though he's actually performed great. And when he's on the field, it's crazy. He had a great season last year, to be honest with you.
He 100%.
Yeah.
And you have you watched any of quarterback at all?
No, well, I will say no. No, I haven't sat down and watched. I've walked by and seen it. You know what I mean? Like Lizzie
Okay.
watched it. Yeah.
Okay. Because there were games where Burrow was like, it was a T game. Like there's games that are going to be T Higgins games.
Oh, absolutely.
But I think it's a high powered offense, and the same thing with Jameson Williams with Detroit. Detroit's a high powered offense. Amon-Ra St. Brown. I talked about a little bit last episode. I'm gonna talk about a little bit more this episode. Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jameson Williams were the only teammates that had 1,000 yards receiving last year. So that goes to show they're both going to be getting the ball. Now, Amon-Ra catches the ball a lot more and has a lot more yards. But look for Jameson. He's actually there's a lot of good things coming out about him. Again, it's training camp. Everyone looks great in training camp, right? But you really saw a lot of his growth last year as the season went on. Look for him to take another step this year. I think he's going to have another great year. I wouldn't mind. I mean, I've done crazier things, but I might even play both of them on the team. I don't know, man. We'll see.
I mean, I went through that season last year with just stacking Bengals or whatever, and I did just fine until like the end. I had one fluke week, and all of a sudden I was out. And then I actually we had the championship week split up into 2 weeks, I guess, to avoid like crazy stuff happening.
Right.
And I won it the first week. But yeah, I had T. Higgins, I had Jamar Chase both lined up in there. I was like, I don't have a problem with it all season long. I was like, nah, man, I'm good. I'm fine.
And if you have 2,000-yard receivers, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. So, where are you at? We at 15 or 16 with you?
Tyreek Hill is what I got at 15. Miami Dolphins. I know. I got to make sure Tua's okay. And then he had a real rough season. Like he had a terrible season last year.
He had a rough season. Tua was here and there trying to get hurt, and
that was just crazy. It was an odd season for the Dolphins.
It hurt me to put him where I put him, and I have him higher than you.
Yeah, I didn't like it because I am a big Tyreek Hill fan. But anyways, then I got T. Higgins at Cincy at number 14. We've already talked about him and what he can do. He had big man and great hands. You know,
I've got your boy Devontae at number 14. I guess that's 3 guys back to back that are number 2 receivers on their team, depending on how you want to look at it. I think Puka is the number 1 there with the Rams, and then you got Devontae as the number 2 there. We'll just see. He is getting older, right? But he hasn't shown any signs of dropping off.
Yeah.
So
I hear you.
Number 13, I got Ladd McConkey.
I got him just 2 spots ahead of you. Yeah,
okay.
Just 2 spots. Nothing crazy.
I like him. I really like him. I think Keenan Allen being there will definitely help him.
Oh yeah.
Because behind him, I hate to keep taking shots.
Go ahead.
But I'm going to take another shot at Quentin Johnson as the number 2 guy who just drops the football, like wide open and just drops it. I don't care how he looks in training camp. I'm looking at what he's done in games, and he's had several seasons of history doing this. He had a little bit of a history. And again, I watched him in college. He played at TCU. I've seen him play in college. I've seen him drop balls in college. That's what he does. It's just
in his head. It's in his head or something. It's got like knob blocker or whatever.
It's just what happens. But I like Ladd McConkey. I think he's a good football player, man. He's great at catching. He's good at catching the football and not dropping it, which is key. I'm looking for Herbert to actually take a step forward this year. Second year in the Harbaugh offense. He had a decent year last year. I expect him to have a little bit better year this year.
So one of these years, he's gonna have a good year. He's gonna have a good year. 13, I got JSN. just a couple
Okay.
spots ahead of you, which I'm fine with. And then Garrett Wilson at number 12 for the Jets.
Okay. All
I
right.
just I think they're fine. Both of them. I think Wilson will be okay this year. Obviously, with Fields throwing to him, I think it's an upgrade. Rogers didn't want to play. He doesn't want to play football. Have you seen
I
the
don't
the
think
clips
so.
of him out there screwing around for the Steelers? I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on. Like I was like, "What, dude? What are you doing?" And it's like I don't know. I don't think he needs the money. I don't know what he's doing. It's like he just wants to go screw around for a little bit and fine. But yeah, even practice, he's just like looks like the Tin Man out there.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm sure he still has a pretty good arm and he's accurate. He can hit a fly on a wall, but yeah, I
But
don't know.
he's hitting that fly in the wall without someone running at him trying to take him down, right?
I'm waiting to see how it goes because you know what's going to happen is it's going to be dump off city.
Yeah.
So and
So,
they'll definitely have some routes and some gimmick plays set up for Wilson, and he'll be a PPR magnet.
okay. All right. Um, I'm gonna get the next three guys. It kind of hurt me to put them where I put them.
Don't do top 10 yet. Let's ease
That's
into the
not
top
top 10.
10.
Oh, well, that takes me to my 10, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just I'm just I wanna blanket these 3 guys together.
Okay.
I won't give you 10,
All right.
but I'm gonna blanket these guys together because it hurt me to put these guys this low.
Mhm.
Starting off with my boy Mike Evans. I just
It hurts, doesn't it?
the
Pain.
the guys ahead of him, I just really I like them. I love Mike Evans, but you've got some young guys that are kinda stepping up and kinda taking over, and they drafted several other wide receivers, like, they're looking to give Baker some more targets. Now Baker's still going to sling the ball around, and Evans is going to get his touchdowns. I just it it hurts me. It hurts me. He finished 14 last year, and
That's what I was counting. I was like, you got him higher than what he finished.
he missed several games last year, and he was 14,
Uh,
right? So we'll see. Number 11. This is a guy that I absolutely loved last year. He finished top 5 last year. I got him at 11 because I'm unsure about the quarterback situation. Drake London.
oh,
I'm just unsure about Penix. I like him. I like what I saw towards the end of the year, the last couple of games, but I just it kills me to put him there. I just like the guys I have ahead of him a little bit more.
yeah. Let me go
That's
ahead and knock out my number 11 here. Lad McConkey, we already talked about him too, and he's I could very well see him in my top 10, but you're right. The guys we have above him, 6 through 10, I like just a little bit more, and then obviously our top 5, we'll get to that here in a second. But yeah, Lad McConkey, number 11. That's our 11 through 20. We can dive right into
top 10.
the
You
top
ready?
10 if you want to.
Top 10.
Yeah,
I'll let you start it off.
well, I just had one guy ahead of that, Drake London. I squeezed him into
Okay.
the top 10.
Okay.
I do have a little bit of faith this year. I'm feeling it, feeling it.
I absolutely love him. I
I know,
just
right? Like,
it's just the guys ahead of him are just a little bit more, and it's just the quarterback situation,
yeah,
right? For me, if Kirk Cousins was still there, if Kirk Cousins was still the starter, I would have Drake London higher because he ate with Kirk Cousins.
yeah,
He did. He absolutely did, and he had some good games with Penix. It's just I just don't know yet. And
yeah.
if Penix comes out and he's bad, they might go back to Kirk Cousins, right? Cousins is still there,
Maybe.
so
I don't know.
well,
I
it
mean,
depends on how bad he is, right? But it hurt me. It hurt me to put him at 11, but it
yeah,
is what it is.
yeah.
Number 10, I've got Tyreek Hill.
Okay. You
I
couldn't get
still
him
put
out
him
of there, huh? Couldn't do it.
I just he had a bad year last year. Tua was
He had a
hurt.
terrible year.
It was I don't I it's he's still fast as all hell.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it.
Keep Tua healthy. He's top 10 all day, every day. He
Yeah.
really and if Tua's actually hitting targets and stuff like that, you have Waddle out there, you have Tyreek out there. Um, they got a great they do have a good offense. So he can
And
do it. He can do
I'm
it.
just gonna go ahead and say it. I'm pretty sure our 9 through 1 are all the same players.
I'd hope so at this point.
What order they're because I mean, I don't think I've heard you mention these guys' names. So either I've got
Maybe I
someone in my
forgot
top
one.
10 that shouldn't be in there, or I don't know. But at number 9, I got AJ Brown. I got AJ Brown at number 9. I like him. I just like the guys ahead of him a little bit more. Um, you want to see Devontae Smith take a little bit more of a step forward this year. Maybe kind of take away a little bit from his action. But yeah, AJ Brown at number 9.
That's why he's not the top 10 for me, or not in the top 5 for me. Yeah, I got Brian Thomas at number 9. This kid actually finished like 4th, last year, and I'm like, well, he could probably do it again, I guess. And Trevor Lawrence is going to be healthy, but like you said, I got guys in front of him. I really like, and then of course that's where I leave AJ Brown. AJ Brown is number 8 for me, and I
Okay.
think Smith is going to just cut it on his action a little bit more. But still, what an amazing team! I mean, they're Super Bowl champs, so they'll get it done. But yeah, I for me, I can actually be convinced to move Brian Thomas into the, ahead of AJ Brown. I could be convinced. I can actually move him up a little bit further. If he starts off like he did last year and just, man, he just had a great year. He really did. But I like him at 9, possibly 8. But yeah, what do you got for number 8 there, bud?
I got Nico Collins at number 8.
Got him at 7. This is just where it's just going to be kind of jumbled up. It's going to be real tight, real tight.
It's real tight. I like Nico Collins.
Mhm.
He was actually putting up wide receiver 1 numbers before he got hurt last year.
He was, yeah, he was wide receiver 1.
He
I mean,
was
it
number 1,
was bonkers.
but we'll see. I like him, you know.
Oh, big time.
And I think all these guys you can move them up and down, honestly. Number 6, I got Puka. Or no, I'm sorry, I skipped 7. 7's where I got Brian Thomas. I got Brian Thomas Jr. at number 7.
I like that.
Is
Yeah.
where I've got him. I again, he finished top 5 last year.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's
We'll
got
see.
it.
I
He really
mean,
does.
I
I like my top 5 who I got there. Can he make it? Hey, he obviously can. He showed you last year. But man, I tell you what, and you were talking about Nico Collins, dude. Him and Stroud were just connecting. He was on fire. It was electric to watch, especially if you're like watching the red zone. Holy, you saw a lot of Nico Collins.
yeah.
Big plays.
And I leaked my number 6. My number 6 is Puka. I like Puka. Without Cooper Kupp there, I think that just benefits him, because with Kupp there, him and Stafford and Kupp they huge bromance, right? And if Kupp was in the game, he was targeting him. Without him there, yeah, you got Devontae there, but Devontae and Stafford don't have that time together, right? First year. So now Puka now becomes that default number 1. The one thing that makes me really nervous about this, and we talked about a little bit already, is I just don't know about Stafford this year. With the back, he's already having back issues. The season haven't even started. Now, it doesn't matter. He's going to be ready week 1. He's going to play week 1, but we'll see. So where are we at with you? Are we at your number 7?
Nico was my number 7. Malik
Okay.
Neighbors is my number 6.
Okay.
So I know what we swapped out. We swapped out him. But anyways, come on, man. I mean, it's got to. I mean, I like him. Quarterback situation. They drafted their quarterback, or whatnot.
But they're starting Russell Wilson at the beginning of the year,
Yeah,
which I
think
don't
that's
like.
actually. I
I
actually
don't
don't
like.
mind it. I don't mind it.
I would rather have Jameis be the starter.
He's going to
I
be
would
the
love
three
to have
and
Jameis
one.
be the starter.
Yeah. How
But
many weeks? How many weeks do you think he gets? Because they're going to lose like the first 4 weeks. So
I
after
don't
like the first loss, second loss,
We'll see. We'll
we'll
see what
see.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So who do you got at number 5?
Number 5, I got Amon Ross St. Brown, Detroit Lions.
The disrespect.
What are you talking about?
Disrespect.
Maybe I'll tell you the names who's in front of him, then you won't be so crazy.
I know the names you have in front of him. He was your number
Yeah.
3 receiver last year.
I think,
I think he's been like number 3 for the last few years, maybe even higher one of those years.
I don't know about that, but yeah, you know what? Let me see 2023. Number 3. Do we got 2022 on here? No, just 2024 and 2023. I think you're right. I think Jameson's going to be cutting in on him a little bit. I think you're going to go back to the tight end a little bit more this year as well. So it will cut in on his action. And I just expect a bigger year from the other 4 guys.
Number 7 in 2022.
Oh, okay. I expect my number 3 receiver should outperform like he was supposed to outperform last year and, take care of business. So that's why he's at number 5. And I'll go ahead and tell you my number 4 if you want me to. It's
Sure,
Puka.
go for it.
It's Puka because Cooper's out. I got Puka at 4. So that's how I'm feeling about it. Can I swap out Amon-Ra for Puka? Yeah, sure, maybe. Yeah, 4 for 5. Yeah, sure. Why not? But as much as I love the Sun God and I've had him on my team, I've went out and drafted him. I've won a championship with him and all that kind of stuff. My top 3 are my top 3, and I can't go any higher than that. So give me your 5 and then give me your 4. Did you give me your 5 yet? You didn't give me 5.
No, no.
Oh, give me
Number
5
5,
before.
number 5, I think you're gonna. I,
Oh,
I
if you
I don't
you
know.
if you if you talk about disrespect before, you're gonna get some disrespect right now.
CD. I got CD at number 5.
That's fine. Okay.
I got CD. I
No
didn't do
personal
do you
disrespect.
dirty like that. I didn't. Um, I, I think George Pickens takes a little bit away, right? I could have him higher, but I think George Pickens is gonna take some targets, things like that. Um, but yeah, I like CD. He's good. Number 5 is good. And then number 5, that's where I got Malik. I got Malik Neighbors at number 5. I just thought he was really good last year in a who
Dumpster
the heck's
fire.
playing quarterback this week,
Yeah.
right?
Vito, who was the other guy playing? And you didn't know who was starting. What's that guy's name? Is it Mac? Was he started last year too? I don't even know. But you're right. I mean, he finished what, 6th, 7th, and just anybody.
And
The water
and
guy.
started off the year bad, right?
Oh yeah, those
And
press
just finished
conferences were
strong.
wild.
But yeah, no, I really like Malik. I got him at number 4, and so I think that here's the difference. I got Amon-Ra at number 3. Absolutely love him. He's just one of those guys that just goes out and produces week in, week out. And being someone I watch all the Lions games. There's some games where you're watching, you're seeing him, he's making plays and things like that, and you're like, okay, he's had an okay game. And then at the end of the game, you look at the box score, and he's got 10 catches for 120 yards and a touchdown. You're like, that was a very sneaky
Under the
game.
radar.
Right, just very under the radar, but that a lot of that has to do with there's just so many weapons on that offense, and even with all those weapons on the offense, like, you expected him to kinda take a step back the last few years, and he hasn't. He's still Goff's number 1 target. Laporte is still getting his. Jameson Williams is getting his now. Jahmyr Gibbs is showing up. David Montgomery is getting his. It's just they find a way to get the ball to everybody,
I
and
think he
it's
finished
crazy because a
2nd
lot of
in
times you say.
receptions.
What's that?
I said, yeah, I think he finished 2nd in receptions. So the guy he finished behind last year, Jetta's, Justin Jefferson, he only had 103. Amon-Ra had 115. But you're right. It's more of that. It's not big plays. It can be a big play.
He'll bust out a
It's
big
it's
play every once in a while, but
it's
the big
pepper,
plays is
pepper.
Jameson, right? Jameson
Yeah,
Williams is gonna get you the big plays,
yeah,
and Amon-Ra, he's gonna work that slot, he's gonna work over the middle of the field, he's gonna do that dirty, that hard work, and he's
yeah.
just built for it.
Well,
He's
that's why we're
built.
talking PPR too, right? You know what I mean?
Yes.
So that's why
Yes.
he's a little bit higher in PPR. Non-PPR, he might fall a little bit, but yeah, I mean, he finished what, almost 100 points behind, or no, yeah, 100 points behind the number 1, Chase last year, and but only 5 points behind number 2. So a
Okay.
couple more targets, man. He's number 2, and or a couple more yards. I mean, he was right there. So, but yeah, I
So
feel you.
that tells me you got CD at number 3, right? You didn't say
Yeah.
CD. Yeah.
And I think the only reason he's number 3 and not number 2, I mean, I think when they brought in Pickens, I think Pickens gonna take a little bit of action away. And Dak, his that BS, like, he got hurt, right? He got hurt, but it was a mess last year. I don't even know how
He
they're
was
gonna
still
do this
getting
year.
his with Dak out. Like,
Not
he was
much
still
though.
with Cooper Rush, he was still having 10, 15-yard receiving, catches in a game. Can't
Yeah.
get my words
It
out,
just
right?
wasn't what he was supposed to. So, yeah, that's why I have him at number 3. So
No,
that's the
he
only
had a
thing.
few he had a few rough weeks, but he also was dealing with injuries last year though too.
He was
Like,
bang
some
his
of that
shoulder
some
was
of that
banged
was
up.
injury issue, right?
Yep.
And it was actually kind of surprising he didn't miss some of these games you really thought he should have, because like he's barely able to pick himself up after getting taken down sometimes.
He did
But
towards the end, though. They were
yeah,
finally like, "All right, get on the shelf, get some
yeah.
rest," you
Well,
know?
it was, hey, we're out of the playoffs now. Go sit down.
Yeah.
Which means our number 2 and our number 1 are the same. I don't even need to ask you. You got Justin Jefferson at number 2, Jamar Chase at number 1. Um, Honestly, could be interchangeable. If you ask me, Jamar just had one of those years last year. Like, he just balled out. Now, some of that had to do with T. Higgins missed a little bit of time in the beginning of the year, right? T shouldn't miss any time this year, barring any injuries or anything like that. So I think that takes a little bit away from him. But I mean, you couldn't you if you told me, hey, I took the first wide receiver and I took Justin Jefferson, I'd be like, okay. And if you said I took Jamar Chase, I'd be like, okay. Like, I don't have an argument for you to my personal preference. I'm going to take Jamar Chase. But if you told me you were going to take Justin Jefferson, okay. Am I a
The
little
only
unsure
the
about JJ McCarthy? Maybe. But
That'd
I
be
think
the only thing, right, where he can actually slip to, like, number 3 in some leagues or even 4. You can have an actual conversation and an argument to put Justin Jefferson in your number 4 hole and move everybody else up, like CD at number 2. I mean, CD finished just Jamar Chase numbers last or 2 years ago, right? And then you
yeah.
can move Amal Ryan to the number 3 spot, and I think you would be just fine doing that as well because it does come down to quarterback, right? And I don't know what's going on in Minnesota, whatever, but you know, but yeah, Chase is one
Here's
of
the
those
thing.
things where he just balled out.
They feel good enough about JJ McCarthy that they didn't even want to have a conversation with Aaron Rodgers,
Him
right?
or they shipped and then Darnold left, right? You know,
And
it's like,
Darnold
geez.
goes, and that just kind of came down to they didn't want to pay him as much as they were going to pay him. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
But they let Darnold, who led them to a freaking was it 14-3 season last year,
yeah.
right? Um,
Which we talked about. It was a real soft schedule, but yeah, nonetheless, you won the games. You won the games.
and he produced. He
Yeah,
produced. He put up the yards. He put up the numbers. Um,
those games
I
were
I,
wild
I
though.
could
Some of those games were like, man. Some of them were so
yeah.
like nail biter. Like they went up big, and then it was like they were coming back, and he's like falling apart in the fourth quarter, can't complete a pass, and the defense stepped up, and, like kept him in it. Man, oh my
Yeah,
god, some of those were like crazy, like just wild ass games.
but
But yeah, there you go.
yeah, that's our top 20. So now you can go back and you can watch 1 through 60. Watch it all. Tell us how dumb we are for our rankings, and
Yeah,
um, we'll be like, okay, that's cool. That's just your thoughts,
cool
man.
story,
It's just
man.
your
No one
thoughts,
cares.
man. Right? It's fantasy football, and I can't draft the Hulk. This is ridiculous.
It's fantasy. Yeah, I want to give me
Well,
Rowdy
Roddy Piper. Why not?
and the
He
Incredible
he's here
Hulk.
to
I don't
he's
understand.
here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and guess what? He's all out of bubble gum.
Yeah.
But guys, thank you so much for watching. Give us your thoughts on it. Let us know what you think. The next couple weeks are running backs, or we might even just do them both next week, live from one and record the other one. But we got running backs and quarterbacks left, and then we'll just start talking about, I don't know, football. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun, guys. But hey, let us know your thoughts. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm RD.
We'll talk to you later. Deuces.